Sunday, May 5th, 2013. There's Gus. Hi, Gus. Hey, Gus. How did I become the luckiest man in the world? Ha ha. I just love, life is so good. That tree right there, it broke. Let's see, where is it? I hooked my winch cable up to it 2 Januaries ago. A bunch of ice got on the trees around here. It was a pretty radical storm. Got freezing rain, then we got it's just the right temperature where freezing rain and rain got on all the trees and they're all bowing over. And that one there was bowing over the far intermodal 20-foot, I bought those 2 20-foot intermodal containers brand new and for dog shelters. And I gave one of them to the guineas and bantams since then. But I'm going to build 4 nice hen houses for them. One for my silver sea brights, one for the golden sea brights, one for the partridge rocks, and then one for the guineas. And so that tree was bowing, usually most of them just snapped. They snapped off when the ice made them bow way over, and they'd go, it sounded like a rifle going off in the woods. It sounded like a whole bunch of rifles going off out here in the woods. And then you could hear the treetops hitting the limbs on the way down. It was pretty interesting. I was in the front yard splitting some firewood that day. I was telling my dogs, do not go in the woods, very dangerous. So then I finally got around to getting this. I got a 28-foot extension ladder and got up there and put that tow strap up there and bowed it way over. It just broke. I was going to cut it, but it broke. But I was using my 15,000-pound Warren electric winch on my GMC, and I got to take that off there and re-spool it. I got to re-spool that cable on there, and that's a good winch. I just put a new light bulb in that Pia XT Pro 80 driving light right there. That one right there is a driving light. Those ones down there are fog lights, and that one there is a pencil beam. And I have some fog lights in the back too. I have a 12,000-pound winch in the back, and Ireland. That's my Ireland sticker, my ILWU sticker. Sometimes unions are good. The idea of unions are good, but sometimes you get some corrupt officials who have zero integrity, and it's a long story. I'll make a video about that in the future. In fact, I'm probably going to write a book about it. That nice, beautiful Douglas fir over there is doing so good. And what you doing, Gus? You're just so handsome. He's so all full of himself because all the other 6 dogs are in the fence. And I let him out with me, and I gave him a nice rawhide thing too. It's not really a rawhide, it's called a bully stick, and it's made out of a bull's penis. Ha ha! And dogs like them. It's just kind of like leather almost, but it's like they're about 3 feet long. They kind of roll them, and it's kind of like leather. Dogs really like them. I used to get some pig's hearts too. Those are called porky pumpers. But you can see the lake down there a bit. You can see the lake down there. It's so nice down here, out here. Yeah, I got a little Douglas, that's my Husqvarna saw. I bought that saw when I was in the Coast Guard, and Ralph Raines sold it to me from Gaston, Oregon. It was a demonstration model. So let's see, that was like 1970, when was that? Ha ha, I better not even say that. But it's a pretty old saw, and I bought a new spare piston for it, spare liner, or a new barrel, and another piston, matched piston. I bought some lots of stuff. Did I buy an oil pump? I think I bought an oil pump. I didn't buy a recoil starter. I can get parts on eBay too. But that saw, I bet I've cut about 100 cords of firewood with that baby. It needs a few things. It's kind of beat up. I need a new saw. But look at this beautiful little Douglas fir volunteer here. I moved my motorcycle trailer today because I was thinking about putting my garden back by the chickens over there, and then I changed my mind. Not enough sun gets there. I moved my motorcycle trailer, and then I smashed a alder tree, and I felt bad. I didn't smash it that bad, it'll survive, but I don't like to kill things. Even though I'm a hunter, I don't like to even kill little trees and stuff, but look at those volunteers. I'm so pleased about all the volunteers I have. I have lots of volunteers coming in, and they're growing too. That volunteer there is at least a foot tall. That volunteer is probably 16 inches tall. And we've got volunteers all over the place. It's so cool. The Scotch broom, I don't mind killing Scotch broom. I pull these out. I pulled lots of them out and then I burned them. It makes a lot of smoke. Then I go gather limbs up in the woods and get a nice fire going in my fire. I have a big fire ring over there. And it's so fun. And it's like out here on the clear nights like this, you walk out here, there's not any light out here from the cities and stuff. And the stars are amazing. You look up and you go, oh my gosh. It's like just some men who lived back in the days of the chariots and stuff like that probably looked at some of the same stars, looked up. I think it takes a long time for the light to reach us from the stars, and I do believe if one of those suns goes out, the light will stop. It could take a long time for the light to stop reaching us. You could be looking at a star that actually was out, but it's very intriguing and very interesting to think about outer space and how infinite and everything is out there, and it makes us feel kind of puny, you know what I mean? But I better go cut this tree up and get it off my road here. I saw a rabbit when I came home from work on Friday. I was just so pleased. I have magic rabbits that live here. This place is just a very, very mystical place. Actually, there's a rabbit down there, and he was froze. He saw my truck coming down there and he thought I was a huge predator, so he just froze. And then I went around the slash pile there. There's a big pile of stumps and stuff back there. There's my motorcycle trailer. And just a pile like some stumps and stuff right up there. And I drove around it and this beautiful deer ran out. He was hiding there. I hadn't gone down there in a long time with my dogs, so he was feeling pretty comfortable, and he was like, it's his own little place. He's going, this is my place to hang out. And then he didn't go very far into the woods. I could see his little tail flashing down there. But I better get to work here. Oh, I was going to say some affirmations too, of how powerful. Affirmations are kind of like prayer, very, very, very powerful. And one I really like is, the rest of my life is going to be the best of my life. Another one is, there's a tremendous power within me. Happiness is coming to me on a daily basis. Because of the fact that long ago I acquired a sublime confidence within this power, it has allowed me to make my dreams come true on a daily and nightly basis. And another one is, at last, the past is past. I've broken free and won. And now it's time to love myself and really have some fun. And another one I like is, the best is yet to come. And you can make them up too. Affirmations are so cool. And you want to verbalize what you're grateful for. It's very, very powerful as well. So things will come to you if you just say the right things and think the right things. That's what expands, is what you think about. So you don't want to think about what's missing, wrong, unpleasant, obstacles, delays, and difficulties, unless you want that to expand more in your life. So you want to think of the opposite. But sometimes when you're so lucky, a quote I like, it goes, the harder I work, the luckier I get. Initiative is very powerful. It'll bring things to you, not just of course from making money, especially if you have a good union job or whatever, like I've always had. I was in the Merchant Marines in the best unions in the world and made outrageous money. Worked very, very hard at very, very skilled, very dangerous work. But initiative will bring more to you than just money, though. It'll bring magical things from the universe will come to a person who has initiative. Things as spectacular as a shooting star. I respect people who work hard. I admire people who work hard.